Hello, wonderful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to another episode in my channel. So today we're going to be covering, I decided to do this back-to-back 3 Hugo Boss videos because I bought these samples from my dear brother Bilal Bhai from the page Scentual Seduction. He offers a lot of decants and stuff. So these days I'm trying to buy more samples and do reviews. That way I can actually afford to review more fragrances because not being able to buy so many fragrances lately. But my willpower to do reviews are always the same or more. So today I decided that I'm gonna be doing the Hugo Boss. Tomorrow perhaps I will do some other review, I don't know, but they're all from this same line called Hugo Boss Bottle. And I'm gonna show you here my Intense EDP version. This is the bottle I'm going to show you as a reference point. This is a flanker of Hugo Boss bottle, EDT. This is called EDP Intense. But the flanker we're going to be reviewing today is called Infinite. And this is the sample here. The bottle pretty much going to look like this, but filled with this juice color. Very beautiful presentation on this one. I checked the bottle, looks really nice. And the juice color, dark blue juice color, looks very handsome, very regal in that bottle. That bottle itself is very classy and alluring. Many companies copied or borrowed that bottle design. Okay, so here you go, one by one. Thank you so much Bilal Bhai for the sample. I buy my samples and I trust this page a lot. He has the best quality service like ever. And this one is a 2 ml sample I've been wearing for a couple of days, and I tried it before in Perfume World in Bangladesh. So I think the price is around like $120, $130, which is a bit too high, but I would actually wait to pay around 60, 65 bucks, or if possible 55 bucks if possible after 1 year or so. That would be a great price point for Boss Bottle this line. Okay, so yesterday I did cover tonic and that did not impress me much, and I told you why I did not buy that bottle. This fragrance, when I sprayed for the first time, I had the similar almost feel, not another fresh crowd pleasing, just top heavy kind of perfume, which is not gonna do anything special, or it's not a very mind blowing kind of perfume. So that's what I felt about this perfume. And then I decided, no, you cannot tell like a fragrance is good or bad by just spraying it once. So I decided to buy the sample, and let me tell you my story with it. This is 2019 release. They have a ton of flankers from Boss Bottle line. You guys know that. And if you check my channel, Joy Amin Hugo Boss or Hugo Boss Joy, if you search by it, you'll see I covered many Hugo Boss because this is my favorite house. I think it's German, Hugo Boss. Yeah, but they make most of the fragrance in UK. But this perfume house has some really good gems, affordable fragrances, nice smelling fragrances, fragrance for everybody, youngsters, mature gentlemen, elderly gentlemen. Like even my father is a big fan of this house. So Hugo Boss Bottle is their best seller, and they have many other fragrances like CK or Lacoste. Like they offer, this house also offers a lot of fragrances. So this perfume, as I told you, the juice color is really brilliant. If you just see it in a small decant, it's not doing justification, but if you see it in a big bottle, it will look dark blue juice color, and I put the cover photo, you can see. So this perfume, actually I changed my mind on it. It's the fragrance I was referring to yesterday, that this is much better than the tonic one, and that's what I'm going to review. I have been wearing for some time. In my hand, my scent of the night is a classic discontinued gem, Ultra Zest, and luckily recently I found one box intact, and I'll re-review this perfume in a few days. I decided, is it still good? Where does it stand after like 5 years of existence? Kind of interesting, like revisiting a fragrance. So this one right here, this perfume, I think it's gonna be really like attractive to most of the people, because in the market people are looking for something sweet, fruity, fresh, crowd pleasing, and long lasting. This perfume kind of covers that almost all. From being Hugo Boss bottle line, this has very good impressive performance, not like 10 out of 10, but it can easily get 8 or 8.5 out of 10 because performance is solid. Longevity is pretty damn good. Projection, 2 hours, pretty solid. After that it's close to the skin but still stays like good 6 to 7 hours on me. So the performance is pretty damn good. Longevity is no issue, and this is much better than Boss Bottle Tonic. So the season for it, this perfume, I think it will suit best summer and spring, but you can also wear this in the winter days if you're staying indoors. So the perfume, when you spray it for the first time, what are you getting? So dry down is there, so let me spray this. Let's go 2 sprays on my neck one. shoot, I sprayed right in my ear, so I'm gonna be listening to some good notes. Sorry, stupid joke. Okay, so what do you get? This has one of the best opening in many Hugo Boss fragrance. I absolutely love this perfume in the opening. It's so fresh, it hits you. Just see how I'm smiling already, because it's a good smelling perfume, guys. It's a very handsome boy. So the perfume is like I think uh, Chris Hemsworth was Chris Hemsworth or Hemsworth, I forget his name, but he's Thor. He's the official face for it. When you see this dude next to a fragrance, anything looks good. But this perfume, like when you sniff it, the opening has this orange slash apple slash lavender sort of sweet opening, which you also get from Mont Blanc Legend Night. Few fragrances, it's kind of familiar in that way, but it's a very pleasant opening. So when you smell it, you'll already be sold. If you're just like shopping for a quick shopping, just want to pick up something smells nice, you're gonna love it and you're gonna pick it up, no problem. But those fragrances out there, they're gonna be like, let's give it some time, let's walk around the mall, let's go have some lunch and stuff. So if we get good performance and if we like the dry down, then we buy it. That's wise guys talk. So that would be the actual right way to test it. But when I sprayed that day, I mean, the dry down felt like a bit sweet, kind of like blah, kind of like a tonka bean like, and kind of like the lavender sweetness carries on, and it's like typical mall scent. At first, it seemed like, but once I've been testing with this, I actually quite like it. It's very pleasant to wear, and I'm not gonna lie that it sucks. It's not. It's very good perfume, but the only problem is this perfume, once again, not gonna appeal to people who are looking for something very complicated, something that turns like nasty in few seconds and be like, ooh, that smells like my feet and that's just so good, like, so it's not gonna do that feet thing for you. Okay, this is exactly polar opposite of Gucci Guilty Absolute. I think, yeah, the leather based perfume. This is everything people like. It's very pleasant, safe, handsome, bright. Sunny day you can wear it with a gray suit and stuff. You can also wear it casually. It's gonna smell very nice, handsome. If you're a university student, you go to library a lot, this fragrance is gonna be smelling very pleasant and not too flirty and not too disturbing, not too aggressive like Invictus. So it has that nice sort of balance between fruitiness, kind of like playfulness. It's right in the middle. It's handsome. It's kind of like entertaining, joyful, me-ful, and me-ful. Yeah, life sucks. So yeah, I am a fool, no problem. But this perfume I really like. So this perfume, I am giving it for what I think this is worth. If this fragrance comes down to 55, 65 bucks, that's gonna be a great buy. I'm gonna give it like solid 8.5 out of 10. Really like it. Does it beat Boss Bottled? Does it smell like Boss Bottled? No, it doesn't smell at all like Boss Bottled. So the apple that you get, it's a different kind of apple. So last thing, this fragrance, some people suggested it's similar to another Hugo Boss fragrance that is dark blue from back in the time. This right here is a hidden gem. People who do not know this fragrance right now, please give it a try. It has a cola vibe. It has some sort of like a cool water slash meats, like a lot more interesting notes. It smells like that. It's very, very nice. It has kind of like a Coca-Cola vibe with that cool water dry down. But this one has some similarity to this. You can definitely tell, but it's not like accurate copy of each other or anything. So these are two fragrances you can own at the same time. But if you happen to like this one is a lot more modernized version of this one. This one is Hugo Boss Bottle Infinite. So it's a very modern kind of perfume. It does professional so well. It's gonna be like good for students, working class, and if you want to give something to your father or your husband in wedding anniversary, great little perfume. He's gonna really love the bottle. So overall, as I told you, what I think of this fragrance, 8.5 or 8. Let's give it 8.5. Why not? I like this perfume. So check it out, Hugo Boss Bottle Infinite. For me, this is a buy if this price comes down to $65 for 100 ml. That's all. Thank you for watching. And today I had a very, very nice day. Just want to finish it on that note. We had a meetup after a long time, the winter meetup. And I did share my pictures in the group Fragcomm Bangladesh. Please do join. I'll leave a link below. And we talked about fragrances for 4 or 5 hours. 4 of us had nice, really nice food. And the drive was really nice. So it's always beautiful to see, like great community build up and making good friends through fragrances. It always makes your heart feel happy. So take care, guys. Be happy. Always remember, do this for happiness, nothing else. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye-bye.